the first thing we have to do is, lock down Lusaka. Okay, now, for those who be like, lock down Lusaka, lock down Lusaka.
Please tune in.
What's up? What's good, my country people? What's good? What's poppin'? I'm Patrick Cim and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, do make sure to click that subscribe button, turn on the bell that you might be notified every time I upload a video, and you can always comment down below my comment box. And today, sorry for not uploading a video on Monday, but today I've uploaded this video particularly to talk about something very important. I'll be talking about how government or the Ministry of Health can carry out multiple screening tests across the country or Lusaka, anywhere. This can work. Okay, so quickly let's get into today's video. So I have noticed that the Ministry of Health and government have really struggled to carry out screening tests across the country, in Lusaka and everywhere. The last time I checked in Kafue, they collected 700 samples out of 150 people. The whole Kafue's population is 150,000 people, and they only managed to carry out 700 tests, Shanshani and stuff like that. And that day, the first day they did the shutdown or the lockdown thing in Kafue, they only managed to carry out about 115 tests. Okay, now this is how it can work. Instead of that mandatory, I hear that people were not mandated to be tested. Okay, if it's in Solwezi, when they started spraying, there were riots because people thought those who were spraying, the spraying issue, the gassing issue, so there were riots over that. But now, if Lusaka has to be screened and people have to be tested for corona or COVID-19, there has to be a way. And the first way, we can only do multiple screening and multiple testing of people and multiple whatever for coronavirus to detect early, to have early detection of the virus and whatsoever and whatnot. The first thing we have to do is, lock down Lusaka. Okay, now, for those who be like, lock down Lusaka, lock down Lusaka. Are you mad? Are you crazy? Now, listen. If we lock down Lusaka on a Saturday and Sunday for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, that's when the tests and the screening can be done. And government or the Ministry of Health has to deploy about 500 volunteers or people who are ready to take the risk and go door to door for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, to carry out these tests across the city. Maybe it's just in Kafue, maybe Kwajaki, Matero, anywhere in Lusaka, door to door screening and testing of people, maybe carrying out samples, taking out their details and all that. Maybe they write down your name and your phone number and all that, so that if they have your results, they call you and tell you, oh, we are coming to get you, you have COVID-19 and now we have to isolate you, or we have, you seem to have symptoms, so you have to isolate yourself, and so you can come to our facilities or our coronavirus isolation center and all that. So for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, lock down Lusaka. Since Saturday and Sunday, the city is not too busy, so they can lock down the city for 2 days. And since there's no church, there's nothing that goes on, so they can lock down the city for 2 days. And then, carry out those screenings and testing of people, carry out their samples. The second way they can do it is mounting up, screening things. I don't know, what do they call them? Okay, they get health workers or these volunteers, and they stand, or they mount up these screening stands in strategic points across the city, either in Kafue town or the city of Lusaka. Anyway, they just mount up these screening tests. If it's in Kafue, maybe you talk about the toll gate that is in Kafue, and then they be on that toll gate and screening every car that passes, buses and all that. They screen you, and then you go. After you're screened, you go. In Lusaka, they can mount up roadblocks so that people can be screened and tested for COVID-19. Not kwambo wachitachan, kwambo puka my driver's license. No, what's your license? Let me see your license number. Let me see your what? No, but what I mean is they mount up roadblocks so that people can be screened and tested with police there. Not that police will start checking where you have paid your what, you have paid your this. No, that should not matter right now. The only thing that should matter is the health of the people and the public, because if they're normal, police will collect money from no one and they won't be corrupt, and there'll be no one to leave and no one to collect money from. Suddenly, so then the other thing we can do it, I think those are just the 2 ways. So if they mount up, screening points and testing points on the roads, that can really help. This can work, since if you go to Kulima Tower, I think you've seen the Kulima Tower bus station. I think you've seen that when you enter, you find this drum of water and they tell you to wash your hands. They can do the same. They can get people who can be tested, the people getting into the bus station to board the bus, and just screen them, take down their, all that, make them line up a long queue so that people can be screened and tested. Even in markets like Soweto Market, that's like a hot spot, hot zone, so people can be screened while they're entering. Like if you are a trader there, you have to be screened. Then you enter, so the market has to be partially closed in the morning so that everyone getting in can be screened. I think you get my point, right? So that's the only way it can help. I know government is saying, no, Shanshani, we're not copying what other people are doing, we're not going to emulate anyone. But listen, all these things of wearing a face mask and what, it's not our idea. So let's not try to pretend and Shanshan, yeah. Other countries are doing it, and South Korea have kind of like managed to contain the disease, because they even had elections recently. They managed to do that because they did the same thing. They used to screen people at every point. They had checkpoints where people can be screened. The car passes, they're stopped and they're screened, like, hey, what's your name, Shanshani? And then they call you and blah blah and whatnot. They take down your temperature and whatnot, so that they go and do their investigation and all that. It has worked in South Korea, and I think it can work in Zambia. So guys, what do you think about this idea? Just do make sure to leave a comment, and you can always share this video to share knowledge. Sharing is caring. So you can share this video and give this video a thumbs up. I'm out of here. I'll check you out next time.